We'll click it and we'll get started. So I'm also going to click on run, and we're going to readjust the view here, and then let's proceed with the iOS 8.1.2 jailbreak. All right, so after having zoomed in, you'll notice that we have a couple of check boxes here. The top one is Cydia. That's all we're really concerned about, followed by 3K Assistant. Let's go ahead and uncheck that because that's just a third-party Chinese distribution platform. So again, uncheck 3K Assistant. We're not interested in that at all. All we need to download and install the third-party packages, tweaks, and modifications is just Cydia, which it checks by default. Also, at the top here, you'll notice that TaiG does indeed confirm that this is indeed a 5th generation iPod Touch running iOS 8.1.2. And with that said, let's go ahead and click start and continue with this jailbreak. So as you can see here, it's proceeding with the jailbreak. We have a nice status indicator, and definitely don't unplug your device. Just leave it connected and let it do its thing and refer to the progress inside of the TaiG jailbreak utility. So as you can see, now it moved past 30%, we're at 40% and continuing, everything's looking fine. And if you get past 30%, then you know you're good to go. If for whatever reason you get stuck at 30%, then you will unfortunately have to restore your device. That's just how it is because of some sort of incompatibility with your device. Again, you will be required to restore. And if it still doesn't function after having restored, then just set it up as a brand new device inside of iTunes when it prompts you to do so. As you saw previously, it gave me a setup iPod Touch screen. Just go ahead and click setup as a new device, and then from there, after iTunes finishes syncing, just go back to TaiG and retry the jailbreak. So again, we are now at 80% and it's saying that it's executing the jailbreak. So it's delivered all of the files and it's actually jailbreaking the 5th generation iPod Touch running iOS 8.1.2 right now. So definitely do not interface with it at all during this process. Leave it connected to your computer and refrain from touching either the power, home, lock, or volume buttons. Again, definitely do not unplug it. All right, so as you can see, it is rebooting. We have a smiley face over here inside of TaiG, and it says jailbreak successful. So now let's just wait for the 5th generation iPod Touch to reboot. From there, we will have Cydia, and it's just going to need to reorganize the file system. So now let's go ahead and just wait for the reboot, and I'll be right back, but I'm going to leave the iPod Touch up just so you guys can see again how long it should take. All right, so here we go. It is coming back up now. It should be at the lock screen shortly. TaiG's recognized it. As you can see, here we go. Let's go ahead and slide to unlock, scroll over, and as you can see, we now have Cydia. So I'm going to tap on Cydia, and it's just going to prepare the file system. Definitely do not power off your device, and don't even exit out of Cydia at this point. Just let it prepare the file system, and like I said, refrain from interacting with it at all. This step will take a while, so just be patient. It is crucial, however, that again, you do not reboot your device because you will have to restore if you reboot, and you'll have to re-jailbreak and follow the procedure all over again. So let it prepare the file system. I'm going to leave the iPod Touch up, and I'll be back once it completes. All right, there we go. So we have the Apple logo now. It is just doing a simple respring. It definitely won't take as long as a regular reboot. So just let it respring, and once it's done, we'll be at the lock screen, and from there, we can open up Cydia again, and we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and tap on Cydia. I'm also going to unplug the 5th generation iPod Touch, and let's wait for Cydia to load. So as you can see, here we go. Cydia has fully loaded. Let's go ahead and tap on reload up in the top right-hand corner, followed by going down to the bottom and then refresh on the sources tab. So make sure you go to sources and refresh and install any and all available updates. That's important as there may be updates that are crucial to the success of your device's jailbreak, post jailbreak actually. So let's go ahead and wait for this to complete, and then from there I'm going to show you guys that I can indeed install something via Cydia, and Cydia does indeed confirm that this is a 5th generation iPod Touch running iOS 8.1.1 with the latest version of Cydia installed, Cydia version 1.1.16. And as you can see, I actually do have an available update. This isn't one that's absolutely crucial, but like I said, definitely update everything that's available after refreshing on the sources tab. So normally you'd go through here and you'd update it. Let's go ahead and just update so I can show you guys that it does indeed update properly. So let's go ahead and wait for this. I'm going to zoom out really quick, and we should have a return to Cydia option shortly. So as you can see, it did successfully install, and there you have it. And also inside the install section, I definitely have the required packages there. As you can see, we even have the TaiG 8.0 through 8.1.x Untethered package. So there you go, guys. That's how you successfully jailbreak iOS